only way to win this match is to cut your opponent's hair off. A jumping face buster by Cindy Citrus. Look at Cindy Citrus. She wants to get rid of Suicide's ugly hair, cut it off, have her humiliated. That's the only way that you can win this match, folks. It's gonna be brutal. There are no disqualifications, pinfalls, submissions, knockouts do not count. All you gotta do is incapacitate your opponent, cut their hair off. It's as simple as that. It's brutal. This is Victory Road Wrestling. This is the kind of action you can expect. So keep watching. We are so close to Drowsy Drive, ladies and gentlemen. Boron Stone will defend the title against Niger Figer. La Cucaraca are gonna make their wrestling debut against the Academics. It's gonna be a stacked card. But on this episode right now, we are seeing two ladies. Saying that they do not like each other is an understatement. They cannot stand each other. They hate each other and they're willing. Do you understand how much value a woman puts into her hair? And the fact that one of them is gonna lose it just says a lot about how much they hate each other. The fact that they're putting their hair on the line, and I believe Suicide wants to end this match early and cut off Cindy Citrus's hair at this moment, and here she goes, ladies and gentlemen. But no, Cindy Citrus is not gonna have any of that. Fighting out of that predicament. There is no disqualification whatsoever. Just cut your hair, your opponent's hair off. And I'm not talking about trimming it a little bit. You need to cut it all off. Both these ladies have been taught how the best way to cut off somebody's hair, and they're gonna use those lessons. And look at Cindy Citrus being attacked by Suicide with that scissors. That's a very sharp scissors. Oh my goodness. Suicide driving the tip of that scissors into the abdomen of Cindy Citrus. Where else but Victory Road Wrestling are you gonna see a match this brutal? Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Suicide has got a table and it's about to get hardcore to the bone. My goodness. But this is a very smart move. You knock your opponent out and then it will give you enough time to take off their hair. Suicide tried to take off Cindy Citrus' hair when she was conscious, and you saw Cindy Citrus managing to get out of that predicament. And oh my goodness, I do not like what is going to happen here. Ladies and gentlemen, she's about to do something crazy. Oh man. Right through the table. This crowd is just excited as I am. My goodness. This is Victory Road Wrestling. This is the kind of pulse-pounding action you can expect to witness. Suicide realizes what's at stake, her appearance, her hair, and here we go. Suicide, I believe, is cutting off Cindy Citrus's hair. Oh my goodness, and she's successful. Look how short Cindy Citrus's hair is. Cindy Citrus managing to regain consciousness, but she has much less hair. Remember, the only way to win is to cut your opponent's hair off until they are bald. Oh my goodness, Cindy Citrus looks horrible with that haircut. And Cindy Citrus, she needs to make sure that her hair isn't cut any shorter, because the shorter her hair is cut, the closer she is to being defeated. A DDT onto that table. My goodness, these women really do not like each other. Cindy Citrus is usually upbeat, is usually a nice little girl that you don't really you don't think twice about, but you have to applaud Suicide for bringing this side out of Cindy. She's being a bad girl for once. You know, she's been obeying her parents, she's been obeying the rules, but now she's in an environment where there are no rules. And I thought it would favor Suicide, but as this match goes on, Cindy Citrus is doing a good job. And I believe that Cindy Citrus is returning the favor. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you look carefully, my goodness, Cindy Citrus has cut the hair of Suicide into a ponytail. And a vertical suplex by Suicide. Suicide may have a very bad case of low self-esteem, but she too values her hair. That is what I've noticed about women matches, folks. This match is full of psychology. My goodness, a slingshot onto that exposed turnbuckle. Goodness. Look at the crowd. They're just enjoying every last second of this match. Suicide bringing in that glass pane. And every time we've seen this used in Victory Road Wrestling, it hasn't been pretty. And speaking of not being pretty, these ladies are not as pretty as they were before, and that's got to infuriate them even more. Suicide took a little bit too much time, and that gave Cindy Citrus time. Oh my goodness! Right through the glass pane. This match is hardcore to the bone, ladies and gentlemen. The only way to win is to cut your opponent's hair off. And here we go. Cindy Citrus taking advantage of the fact that Suicide is unconscious. And oh my gosh, she's almost there. No, Suicide fighting, and look, Suicide with the mohawk and a hip toss right onto the glass. You can see Cindy Citrus's blood all over that glass. My goodness, you cannot show mercy in this kind of match, because if you lose, you are gonna lose all of your hair. My goodness, I really wish we could put a stop on this match. This match is gonna shorten their careers for sure. Goodness gracious, this match so far has been amazing. And ladies and gentlemen, in case you are worried that the cause is gonna get involved, we have told them that if they get involved, they will be fired. Suicide exposing that still. The referee put the turnbuckle back, but Suicide exposing it again. My gosh. Just throwing Cindy Citrus onto that exposed steel. A reversal by Cindy Citrus. My gosh, these two ladies are putting themselves through so much pain. Oh my goodness, I had to close my eyes. This is, can you imagine how much pain? Look at the blood on Cindy Citrus's leg, on her thigh. Where else but Victory Road Wrestling are you gonna see a cut her hair match where the objective is to cut your opponent's hair off? But Suicide fighting through the pain with that vertical suplex. Both of these ladies are going through a lot right now. But to no surprise to me and the collective, Cindy Citrus managing to get up, running against the ropes, but a big bad body drop by Suicide. And what's she doing here, ladies and gentlemen? This may be her last chance to cut the hair of Cindy Citrus, and she's so close. Look how short Cindy Citrus's hair is, but no. Cindy Citrus fighting out of this predicament against the ropes. Reversal into a DDT. My goodness. Blood all over the ring. I feel sorry for whoever has to clean up this ring after this bout. Cindy Citrus has got that scissors in hand. And here we go. Cindy Citrus looking to cut the last bit of Suicide's hair off. What an incredible match this has been. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, Cindy Citrus has done it. She has cut off Suicide's hair. Congratulations to Cindy Citrus. What an incredible match. What a brutal match. These ladies may be the most beautiful in the galaxy, but they put it all on the line. My gosh. And at the end of the day, Suicide is gonna go home with no hair. The ultimate form of humiliation for a lady. And ladies and gentlemen, if you can bear with me, if you can go through the brutality once again, let's show you the highlights of this match. Look at that. Suicide just taking a big risk, as did Cindy Citrus. But this vertical suplex was the game changer, followed by this reversal into a DDT, giving Cindy Citrus the opportunity to cut off Suicide's hair. And ladies and gentlemen, Cindy Citrus is victorious in this match. But oh my, what's this about? Betty Ballbreaker. Oh come on, Betty Ballbreaker has no business in this affair. And look at Betty Ballbreaker cutting the hair of Cindy Citrus. But for what reason? Cindy Citrus was victorious in this match, and Betty Ballbreaker cutting her hair off. Oh, the ultimate form of humiliation. Cindy Citrus getting a taste of her own medicine. But why, Betty Ballbreaker? Why? Why would you do such a thing? And there is the scissors in the background. My goodness, what a brutal match. Whew. Folks, a few episodes ago, Gene Rick had an open invitational. Barricade accepted that invitational and dominated an already injured Gene Rick. But the disturbing part of that episode is that Barricade continued to work on those injured ribs, further causing more damage to Gene Rick, as you see him delivering a continuous onslaught of belly-to-bellies. By my count, he delivered 11 belly-to-belly slams on the already injured ribs of Gene Rick. As a result, Gene Rick will be out of action indefinitely. He suffered a lot of bruising and he's in a lot of pain. It was a very disturbing thing to witness, as you can see the medical staff doing all that they can to help Gene Rick in the recovery process. And at this moment, I just want to wish Gene Rick a speedy recovery. Get well soon, Gene Rick. Here's the individual responsible for Gene Rick not being with us on this episode is Barricade, a man who's just been steamrolling the competition, intimidating a lot of people. Very few people volunteer to take this man on, and for good reason. You've got to admire the bravery of this man. Shoe shine, ladies and gentlemen. The Slovakian legend is gonna take on Barricade, much to the surprise of a lot of people. And you see Bull Box is watching this match very intently. I'll get a little bit more on that later as this match goes on. If this match even lasts long enough, I have a feeling that Barricade is just going to have his way with the Slovakian legend Shoeshine, and there's a mistake done by the legend from Slovakia. A body slam by Barricade. It's very disturbing to see that footage. We saw the first ever hair versus hair match. What an incredible match, and what an incredible belly-to-belly suplex by Barricade, a man who is going to be a dominant force here in Victory Road Wrestling. We will find out whether he's going to take on Bull Box. Bull Box getting into Barricade's face, and Barricade has yet to accept that challenge. I wonder why. I doubt that he's intimidated by Bull Box. Maybe he's playing a little bit of mind games. And reminiscent of the last episode, you see that succession of belly-to-belly slams by Barricade, showing absolutely no mercy on the Slovakian legend Shoeshine. Barricade is just so enormous. He's a big guy and he's very intimidating. Very few people are brave enough to stand across the ring from Barricade, but Shoeshine looking to steal one with the victory roll. No,